Hello, and welcome back to another first hour impressions. And today we are hitting Control. It's been out for maybe a year now, I suppose. I've heard quite a few things about it, and I have tried to avoid as much as I can visually. I've seen a few videos here and there of just combat, I suppose, but I haven't actually seen any of the story. I don't know what people are referring to when they are talking about the game, and I've heard a lot about. I heard a lot mentioned about the ashtray maze, whatever that is. It has no reference for me, so I don't know, don't care. So we're going to hit an hour of this and then see where we are. Now I've heard also that there could be some performance issues with the PS4 version. So I am running off a PS4 Pro and I'm using an SSD, so we might have a better performance. I don't know. So let's get straight into it. Yeah. So let's hit the options first of all and see. Whoa, we've got quite a lot here. Enable tutorials, yes. Vibration strength, well, I don't have that on. Just as also a quick one, I haven't had HDR is turned on apparently, but there's no HDR in this, so we don't have it. Control horizon sensitivity, so you've got lots of sensitivities. Control aim assist, we'll keep that on. We'll try and keep this as much as standard as possible. Apart from the invert Y. Toggle shield, whatever that means. Oh, when enabled, the shield ability is activated and deactivated by tapping the input. When disabled, the input must be held to activate shield. Okay. Well, we'll probably learn about this in the game. Controls. We'll also learn that, I suppose. Audio, here we go. So, music volume. Yeah, well, we're going to turn this probably down to about... and I like 33. That's usually a third. I want to be able to hear myself over that. Effects volume, I will also keep down to a 33 and a third. And the dialogue will keep at 50. So you can still at least hear it. And I'll try not to speak during the talking scenes, which apparently there might be a lot. So I've got it on speaker system, but I'm going to use headphones for you guys because that will probably suit better to your setup, which you might be listening to. So mute copyright music. That's interesting. I don't really care about me getting money from this about copyrighted stuff, so I'm not gonna copyright that one. Display wise, just brightness, film grain, blur. So I'm gonna keep that at 50. And interface, English, subtitles I will turn on. I will keep normal it doesn't show me the different size. Subtitle background, let's enable a background to it. Speaker name in subtitles, yes. Sign translation overlay. Ooh. Enable, disable translated text for signs in the world. Oh, okay. Crosshair aim, but yeah, alright. There's a lot to look through here. I mean, coming off the back of me playing The Last of Us 2, I am very interested in how other games have done these sort of accessibility options, and there's quite a lot, even before I played that one apparently. So yeah, good on them. Let's get into it. Brightness. Oh, he asks you again, I suppose. Yes, headphones. Although I am using an audio DAC, so I could use the speakers setup if I wanted to get 5.1 in these headphones. Oh no, I can't because I'm using the headphones on the controller. So yeah, stereo is what I get. It's what you get. Starting your game. Here we go. Ooh, well, hopefully the load times are going to be better. Enemies will try to flush you out of cover using grenades. Look for the grenade indicator and quickly move to a safe distance. Oh, so it doesn't make me throw it or anything. Go towards it. Face your grenade! That felt quick. Did that feel quick? That felt quick.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
The hell?
It's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
Yeah, definitely Shawshank.
We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
So just a little bit.
I'm here.
This is supposed to be in the same world as
Why
Quantum
did you bring me here?
Break and Alan Wake. And I do have Alan Wake.
Hello?
I've got Quantum Break as well, but
Anyone here?
I might miss out on some subtleties from those games. So right, I'm going to press start now on my timer. I have an hour. So this is me. The camera's quite close to whoever I am playing, and okay, and I'm running already. There is no one here. Okie dokie. What's that? Correspondence. Prohibited items reminder. Open collectibles. Okay, collectibles. Let's have a look. What did I just pick up? This one here. So, reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. I forget sentences carry on. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. What's going on? All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Well, that's interesting. I'm assuming we've got none of those. Ah, so it counts them. All right, okay, fair enough. Ooh, what's that? Can I go to the office? What's in here? Yeah, it's quite smooth. It feels really, really smooth, to be honest. Okay. What is that noise? Is that the door opening and closing? Oh, it was. What? They're opening and closing on their own? Apparently so.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing
I can
it
zoom.
in my
Left trigger
dreams.
zooms. Apparently. Let's press all these buttons, shall we? Right trigger does nothing. L1, sorry, R1 does nothing. L1 does nothing. Bureau expenditures. Open collectibles. So we are... Oh yeah, records and research. Staffing, surveillance, whoever. Data center, initiative, construction, and whoever. Office... So it's just full cost breakdown of the sheet. Okay. You can zoom. Oh, there we go. Boom! Is that it? There's no more pages? Fair enough. I think that's too strong for me. Oh, going into menus, options, controls. No, hang on. So horizontal sensitivity. How fast can we? I think that's too fast for me. I take that to 40. That seems a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit better for me. L3. Ah, there we go. That's probably where I want the camera to be honest. There. Okay. Hello, director, janitor, and doctor. Language. Green light.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Yeah, so there was.
All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh, it's a toilet. Yes, yes, yes. Does this door open up automatically as well? No, they don't. Nothing in the emergency. Alright. I have to search every room, I'm sorry. What? Why? Where is everyone? Like, really? Does this room have a door? Oh, outside, I see. Alright. So I guess this one does as well. All these rooms are accessible via the outside then, I guess. Pistachios, pretzels, protein, fibers. Collectibles. Correspondence. Well, I'll just quickly have a look at this one. Oh, it's just another. Oh no, it's the wrong one. So, a shark in his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. What? Federal Bureau of Control, attention, or it's probably worth reading all these, to be honest. This is quite good. A shark in his what? Oh, I wonder if we get at a point we get to read those properly, like the redacted stuff. Let's stand on the desk. Reports reminder. There we go. I'm probably supposed to hold down that button. It will go straight to it. But okay, hello. As you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We are still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Mr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. I like the way these are written. These are quite interesting. This is kind of like the letters that you would normally just throw away if they were like given to you at work or posted through your door.
Hello?
I guess he's just singing along to his.
Hey, excuse me.
Cassine!
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
What?
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you heart.
I'm quite happy that I've got the
enough
subtitles.
night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird.
Welcome to the oldest house.
A friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Hang on. So these are my thoughts. I'm not actually speaking. Welcome to the oldest house. Proceed deeper into the bureau. Same painting again. So, discover more information about the current mission on the mission briefing menu. Okay. Well, I assume it's just to dig deeper. There is a... What the... Hang on. It's pretty much the same layout, but there's a lift here. I assume that goes back downstairs to... What the fridge? So am I supposed to go in here? I am.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
This is probably right up my street, actually. Quite like weird stories. It's a bit like playing the X-Files or the Outer Limits or something like that. Proper like early 90s, mid 90s kind of like TV shows that were like, it's when they first started having like interesting stories with fairly decent effects, I suppose, computer effects. Oh, of course, now we're in, computer land. We can do anything we want, but yeah, this is good. This takes me back. I also like the way it's presented.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. Men on horses. People on with horses. Can I hear an alarm? What the... is that? Clearance level 1? Wagwan. Okay, what's that say? Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Alright, so there's an alarm. Things are going on. What's over here? Approved terminology. Ooh, we got missions. We'll do that later. So, approved terminology reminder. Reminder drafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Word phrases to use in the service of his, her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Sounds very true to probably now, to be honest. So let's quickly go to the missions. Welcome to the oldest house. Untrack. Proceed deeper into the bureau. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Okay. Actually, do you know what? If I'd have skipped all of these things, I probably would have missed a lot of what's going on. So, apologies for reading all this, but it probably gives you a bit more, or gives me a bit more sort of like sense as to what the hell's going on. Oh, it's very dark in here. Whoa, okay, hang on. That painting looks like he can talk. Maybe not. So that changed then, alright. Okay. Nothing in here. Does not look like it. Was ist das? Do not disturb. Ooh, something happened to my right there. My right ear. There we go. Non-official. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Who's Trench? Investigate the noise in the director's office. Okie dokie.
Shit.
I guess cuisine.
Shit.
So,
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
What? So up D-pad is the map, and I've got to press it again to come out. So the house is directing me towards this, or my mind is? Alright, let's do it.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
What?
Look at this place. Where am I?
The health. Oh, health bar. And I've got a reticle now, so none of the buttons do anything. Oh god, hang on. That was my A button. Oh no, that was my triangle button. Sorry, wrong one. Doesn't look like I can do much with it. Just push. Can I touch a wall? Maybe I can't. Bubblegum Polaroid. Those are the concept tattoos we see in your minds. A service weapon. Like the house prison you occupy. Oh, I've got to jump. Jump! Can I... X whilst moving towards ledge, and that's a climb. Oh, there we go. Melee is triangle, which is what I was pressing beforehand. Hello, I'm going to melee you now. Oh, there you go. Looks like I've got to grab.
The same gun.
Oh, trophy! Chosen, choose to be chosen is the trophy. Pretty nifty weapon.
Okay. Now
Oh yeah. Left trigger is pull up the weapon, and yes, obviously. Oh, does it fire 2 shots? It does, and it recharges itself. Okay. And you can fire from the hip, I suppose, as it were. Yeah. Hold L2 to aim, and then fire. So, sorry guys, you're going... Ooh, no, you're not. Nope, you're terrible. One more bullet left. Oh yeah. Ah, good. I thought I was have to run and jump then. The service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Okay. Oh, follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. So this is just a challenge. This feels a bit like something like an Assassin's Creed game that you have to do. Some weird stuff in that. Oh hello. Oh hello. Headshot. I think I'd rather just smack him into the face. Get off. Can I do legs? Nah, just damages them like normal. Okay, we got bullets. Oh, I can. It is a critical hit. Looks like. Let's just hide behind some of these before I go. Enemies' health drop elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. All right. Oh, these are health elements. Or are they? Okay. Congratulations, director. Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
He said duty.
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Well, okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Well, I've got a gun now, so I'm assuming not. Let's see where we go. Oh, we've got plenty of question marks. Let's go to the one in yellow, I suppose. Can I move around? Oh, I can still move around whilst I'm in the map, so I can't really like pinpoint anything on it, I don't think. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Whoa, okay. And you are?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Her character model's amazing, if that is indeed. Recharging, recharge. Oh. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the... Oh, collectibles. So we've got case files, research records, and multimedia. So we'll go to the research and records first of all. So much is expected of the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Okay. Case files. What did I pick up? Personal mods. And that was a astral health boost. Equip. Guess I'm equipping. Is that? Hang on. Is that from? Because I bought like this special edition. I think I got everything with it, so that could be something from my that. Yeah, it must be. Oh no, hang on. What? Why is it still? Yes, that's equipped. Mods. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Right. So astral reload efficiency, reload speed, plus 16%. Let's equip that one. So my gun has got a... I assume it's got space for 3 mods? Because I reckon the one below it is probably another weapon. So personal mods, I've got a health astral boost even. And I can have 3 mods for that as well. Okay, I think I'm understanding this. Right, collectibles, case files. Oh, here we go. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description parallelity. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows parallelizations of Jesus Christ, I can't even pronounce that word. This object must only be used bound by individuals and seeking the role of whoever. It's probably the director. The object will determine whether something... If rejected, the applicant is terminated. Okay. This process is dictated by the whatever, though their criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis: many forms throughout history. Mjolnir, Excalibur. Oh, okay. All weapons that something of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of force based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, something, see Dr. Darling, presentation 11.1 for more details. I'm assuming we're going to meet Dr. Darling. Oh, wrong one. Multimedia, collectibles, objects of power. Oh, here we go.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
So we've seen this.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program.
Yeah, we've seen
Come
this.
out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired.
So we get the option to rewatch these whenever we want to. So let's just quickly go through here. Okay, health. Are these health or these? Okay. Undefined reading. Is that collectible? What the hell was that? Conceptual material undefined reading. What is that? Clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. Oh, so I have to have a clearance level before I can read it? How do I get a clearance level? If I'm the director, surely I have clearance for everything. That's not true. Stop calling me Shirley.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the
Okay.
hotline.
There's someone over there. Where are you coming from? You've hurt me. Oh, go. Some more. Well, fudge. Yeah, so I can pick up that blue stuff and that. Oh, what? No, we've got more. I like this gun. It feels good to shoot. I'll tell you that. Why are these people? What the? The voices, man. That's so weird. I can't pinpoint where it's coming from, though. Is it from everyone? I think it is. Okay. Maximum occupancy 6 persons. Okie dokie. House memory. Let's have a look at this. Assets. So we've got. This is just materials. What do they do? So category 1 and category 2. Alright. Are these materials I can use to upgrade? Correspondence. There we go. And that's the one. So, Marshall. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth, even. wasn't anything. Just like a house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes drive before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch for the next on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Special Agent Keenum. Okay. So all about duds, whatever that means. Why are they floating? Hang on. Didn't open up anything. I thought it was going to open, like, close off that door and then open up another one behind me. I was wrong. Okay. Right, where are we going? Up on the D-pad. Where am I? Oh, yeah, that's where I'm going. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in the...
Yes, it probably is burrowing into everything in there. Okie dokie. Urban legends. Cool. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain something, informed by our own something, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially something in popular culture using something. Our Bureau made an anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on something. A pair of scissors that consume human something through 2 punctures in the something. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories of children, they are paranormal realities waiting to happen. So they mentioned there the scissors, and we're not supposed to mention that in other things. Just wonder what the Hiss Guard is. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. His Hiss Guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carry prior to corruption, while the armoured guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by a shielding in dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss targets individuals with combat training? Maybe it does. Does the Hiss have a level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks their abilities are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of the weapons. Refer to file something for full report. So the Hiss, I mean, I'm assuming that's to do with like a shield.
This place. Is the Hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Huh. It is the building that's talking to us. Just picked up something else. Collectibles, correspondence. Visitor evaluations. Oh, I got more. Okay, so let's make it bigger. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations, we are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that there is a secure federal office. This is a secure federal office and they need to leave. If their answers seem something, escort them to a private room. There, perform Gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see prolonged scoring sheet, then something immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. So, what, we get visitors? I suppose we do. I can see... Is that a police officer? Got more objects. It's fascinating reading this stuff. Oh no. Okay. Let's just turn you off, shall we? Alright, let's move on. I have a feeling also that a lot of this stuff could be like... Yeah, I could destroy things. Can I destroy you? No. Ooh, hello. This seems like where I'm supposed to go. Do I have to jump down? Yes, I do. Oh god, here we go. Go away! Hehehe. How did I miss all of that? Go away! I want to kind of I have no health. I made that mistake.
Must cleanse control points.
Give me health.
An enemy. Corrupt.
This is a control point?
Spreading.
Ah, I see. Makes more
Cleanse
sense.
the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
This is me controlling the camera here. No, I'm not. I always wanted to know why the game is called Control. I'm guessing I find this out. You've got to control certain areas.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Cassie?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Oh, cool.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Shakes head. What are they wearing?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown.
The
It seems
fridge
to
was that.
spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Yep.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. if you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
Well, like these people
Because
floating
if that's
around us?
possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
Okay.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Who are we talking to?
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Okay, so I can push this out of these, whoever these are. Gazoo! Am I gonna kill her? Or she just disappears.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, that was nice. I've just killed whoever that was, who, if they weren't already dead. Yeah, okay, just gonna have a look at some menu stuff. I've got assets. I picked up a hidden trend, so it's cat 3. And collectibles wise, Hiss agent. Okay, summary. Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupt agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behaviour. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, or are they cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility, or undergoing a transformation to a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file something for follow-up report.
We need
Cool.
to make a plan, Jesse.
Okie dokie, I'm going to you. Let's run. Oh, okay, what's that mean? Can I just do this again? Oh no, I can fast travel. Okay, and I am in the Central Executive.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
It's the truth, apparently, so
I can't
maybe,
tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
maybe that helps.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but
I'm the
he's
flipping
missing.
director.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
Okay.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
HRA? Did I miss
They
that?
call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Like the prison in X-Men, where they keep Magneto. Is a telephone? Yeah, that's what I had in my head. And it looks like this room doesn't have any doors. How am I supposed to get in there? With one button on the front.
I know this
Oh,
is on
trophy!
video, so don't
Welcome to the
hesitate
oldest
ask me
house.
Anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Thank you. Toggle map. So we are supposed to... it's quite a journey. I'm guessing I've got to go downstairs, maybe? Do I have to find my way... Do I have to find my way around this place? Oh no, there we go. So my head is making me go that way. My head. Is there anything around here that I can pick up whilst I am around? No, no, no. Well, actually, yeah, maybe. Missions. So, unknown caller is my next mission. Untrack, track. Collectibles. What else have I got here? Portrait of Sakurai Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself. Okay. And right in front of me is a room. Can I go in here? Nope, can't. Is there anything interesting on these things? Remember to wash your hands. Can spread the mold. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around the bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopier for personal reasons. What does it say? Or the 3D printer or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. Standard. These people are weird. And there's nothing really of interest in here apart from this, which is the radio. This is where I came in. Hang on. Is this where I came in? This feels weird. No, wrong one. I'm guessing I go forwards here. Unless I go downstairs. Yeah. Of course I can jump. That's better.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Materials. Which is weapon mod energy renewal. What does that do? Hang on. So energy renewal, energy gained from headshots is for 16%. Exclusive to Shatter. Shatter projectile choke. What's Shatter? I don't know. Okay. And personal mods. Got 2. Health recovery. What's that I've got there? That's health is plus 25%, or health recovery is plus 20% on pickup, or energy recover speed. I don't know what I want. Let's go for energy recover speed, because I might as well. It sounds like it's coming from over there. Can't open this. Okay, we've got people over there. Let's get some polygons flying, shall we? Yeah. So far, the frame rate has not taken any hits. Ooh, boxes. What's that? House memory. Travel costs. Correspondence. Gotta read it. Travel costs. There we go. Okay. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun. Expenditures: accommodation, meals, gasoline, minibar. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a Lockland state. Okay. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent Liz. The boys in research say that performing rituals may help identify places of power. Drinking those little whiskies is my ritual. Okay. I got more people. I think it's those people that are talking to me. It's got to be. Oof. Alright. Yeah, I think it's coming from this corridor over here on the right. Let's just check. No, it's not. Okay, where are you coming from? Distance! Yeah, I did see. Hiss barrier. So, the shooting does feel a bit easier once you've now I've slowed down the vertical axes. It was a bit sensitive to start off with, in my opinion. Let's just head towards this way, is it? Yes, it is. Dead letters. Okay, post room, here we come. Letter of approval. So, research and records. So, hiss barrier. The hiss resonant field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appears as a way to impede escape or access by Bureau and personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the hiss entities in the area. Okay, so that's 2 things I've got to do. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail or will fall. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as an unconscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to something for a full report. Okay. And correspondence. Keep pressing the L and R buttons here. Okay. I'd like to thank you all for approving my request of the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloguing the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as an undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realise not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyse the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. So just basically, this is a place where they've just gathered really weird correspondence or undelivered letters just to discover more AWEs, I suppose. Because people won't know what they are. If they discover them, they might mention them. Like urban legends. Right, where are you? Whoa, okay. Go away. Right, actually, I'm going to get up close to you. I'm going to stop. So my undefined reading. So my force push takes away their shield fairly easily. I suppose now I just got to exercise this area. Oh, hang on. Work from the chest upwards. Is that it? Am I good? Let's get some health back. Cleansing control point. The oldest house is moving. Okay, navigate through the communications department. So, cleanse control points gain access to fast travel sites for the oldest house. So yeah, this is now. I could fast travel if I wanted to. How do I do this? Just up and down. So I could travel there if I wanted to. But nope, I'm not gonna. I'm guessing I'm gonna go through this area. Oh no, I'm gonna go to there. Am I missing stuff? I mean, there's a door here. Yes, I am.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
Good old floppies.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. We can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils.
This is why they don't allow pencils.
And once, we even launched a cup.
So we've had knives mentioned and pencils. Interesting. Nothing over here. Okie dokie.
Communications. We're on the right track.
So this is where we're supposed to go? Yeah, I suppose it is. Can I go through this door? Toilets? Guess it is. There's never anything in here. So, what have I picked up collectibles wise? Multimedia. Oh, that's just that last video. Floppy disk. So we can go straight on there, but to go through that area, but we need to go upstairs, I think. Weird. Maybe I don't. Health recovery personal mod. What does that one do? Interesting. I think I've got about a minute left to sort of like wrap this up in a minute. So health recovery per element pickup is plus 22%. Interesting. I like that. What have I got in the moment? Energy recover speed. Yeah, I quite like that as well. I want to have more. Okay, well, I think my alarm's going to go off in a second, but we'll try and leg it down to this next area just to see where this is the way to go. There's lots of blood on the floor. Nice. Oh no! What's killing you? Okay. What are you? I was supposed to go that way, aren't I? So.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss had
Oh,
latched onto us.
okay.
We need to cleanse it.
Okay, so I've just got to an object of power. I'm probably going to die, but that's my alarm. So I'm going to have to stop right there. We're not going to find out what happens. Sorry, guys. Let's pause it for a second and just take in what I've just played. This is fun. Like, first of all, let me address the performance issues that are supposed to happen with the PS4. I had the Pro and I have an SSD. I don't know how much that affects it, but I've had no problems at all. There's a little bit of hitching here and there, but it feels like it's a solid frame rate. And I'm guessing solid 30. But my TV may have some help with smoothing those frame rates. It performs really well. The shooting's nice. I don't feel confused yet so far. You know, what is there? Shooting and melee. Story-wise, it seems like this is a very rich world, and it's got a lot of lore that you could probably skip if you didn't read any of the items that you're picking up. So I think I'm going to continue to read anything I pick up, even if it does break the flow of the game, because it's just got such a rich world of backstory, and it's quite hilarious to read some of the stuff as well. I'm wondering if eventually I'll be able to read the redacted stuff. I have no idea where the story's going. I have no idea what objects of power are or what they're going to do, but I'm slowly beginning to sort of maybe not understand, but maybe guess about what's going on. I don't know. Maybe some of you are probably watching this or played the game through already know what I'm talking about and be like, he knows nothing. Which I'll probably end up watching this again once I've completed the game or got the platinum or something, and then being like, yeah, I definitely didn't know anything. Is it a game you can pick up and play if you started, you know, if you're new to this kind of genre? I think so. Like, yeah, it looks really good. It looks like I'm playing sort of sci-fi film. You know, it looks very, very nice on the Pro, so 4K probably that I'm playing at the moment. Audio wise, she's a good character, I suppose. I think she's, you know, she's all right so far. I'm not really attached to her so far, but some of these characters seem interesting. I just want to know what the house is all about. Like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, I don't think there's anything much to say. You can see I've enjoyed it. I suppose you guys will as well. I can see why it's got a lot of people's Game of the Year as well. On top of all this, it's probably one of the reasons why I am pushing to sort of like play it next as my major game, but I don't know yet. I did hold off because of the performance issues, which I had heard about, but I did wait until I got my SSD to see if it would help with the loading times. That's if there's any, because it doesn't feel like there has been any really, apart from the start. Anyway, it's a thumbs up for me. It's a 2 thumbs up for me, actually. I have very much enjoyed this first hour impression. That's my impression. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I hope you get to play this too, because I recommend. It's a full-on recommendation for me. Yeah. All right. Speak to you later, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.